Hey guys, before today's video begins, I'd just like to tell you guys that I'm currently working on bringing back my gaming channel if any of you would be interested in checking that out, and it's also the reason why videos have been coming out a little bit more slowly than usual on this channel. The gaming channel currently has 6,000 subscribers, and so far the community on that channel has been awesome, and you can find a link to it in the description of this video. Anyway, today's video is a RuneScape Facts video. It's been almost half a year since my last Facts video, but yesterday I was thinking about making another one just for old time's sake, simply because the Facts videos is what started this channel and turned it into what it is today. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I do hope you guys enjoy watching it. Number 10, the ham logo. So the logo is worn in the amulet slot, and you can clearly see it on your player's chest, but have you ever really looked at what's actually on the logo? To many players, the sort of just looks like a bunch of patterns, but if you go to the ham cave and check out their banners around that stage with the podium on it, you'll see that the banners are identical to the ham logo that you wear, and if you look at the banners closely too, you'll actually see the word ham in them, meaning the word ham has always been in the logo that you wear too, and to be honest, I never noticed this for years until just now. Number 9, Elena from Ardoin. Elena is heavily involved in both the Plague City and the Biohazard quests. In Plague City, you end up saving her, and during the Biohazard quest, after you receive the Plague sample and all 3 ingredients and take them to where they need to go, you eventually find out that there is no plague and that it was all a hoax. Anyway, there's a hidden message in this quest that you can receive from Elena if you talk to her immediately after receiving the Plague sample with the ingredients instead of taking them to where they do need to go. Once you begin to talk with her, you'll have the option of telling her that you found it difficult to say goodbye to her. In a response, Elena will tell you that she has feelings for you too. So, for those of you that have already completed this quest, you permanently have missed out on your very own RuneScape NPC girlfriend. Number 8, did you guys know that silver necklaces actually do exist in RuneScape? In Ardoin, you can actually see the silver merchant at his stall wearing one, but you can also get one too. During the murder mystery quest, you have to inspect a crime scene at the Sinclair mansion. You go around searching the family members' rooms, and if you search the barrel inside of Anna's room, you'll find a silver necklace which can be worn. It apparently has fingerprints on it, and you can use it to decide whether or not Anna is guilty in the quest. However, if you bank this necklace or complete the quest with the necklace in your inventory, it will disappear from your inventory and your bank as well. As you can see, I've already completed the quest, so it looks like I'll never be able to experience wearing a silver necklace on Mote Plox. Number 7, so everybody knows that to make a dragon square shield, you first have to have the left shield half and the right half, but have you ever looked at the pieces in your inventory and imagined what they'd actually make if you just crop their pictures together? They actually make a kite shield, not a dragon square shield. Good one, Jagex. Number 6, so in RuneScape 3 inside the Varrock library, you'll find the Varrock census, and if you read it, it'll tell you the full names and roles of every NPC in Varrock. Have you ever wondered what Sir Prysen's first name is? He's that one knight from the Demon Slayer quest, and his name is obviously a play on the word surprising, and if we check the census, you'll find that Jagex purposely made his first name Enter, making his full name Enterprysen, which, if you don't get what I'm trying to say here, I can't help you any further. Number 5, during the quest to buy Arm's Big Adventure, one of the most iconic cutscenes of all time in RuneScape takes place. You might remember this cutscene from your childhood simply because you wanted all those cool items on the ground next to that man that's being boiled alive in the cauldron that the troll Burnt Meat has placed him in. Unfortunately, when you ask Burnt Meat for the adventurer's items as a reward after completing the quest, he'll tell you that he threw them away since they weren't edible, which really sucks. But anyway, have you ever noticed that the adventurer in the pot has fingers? I always thought nobody ever had fingers in RuneScape until they updated our hands in RuneScape 3, but apparently we do have fingers in old school RuneScape. Or at least this guy did. Number 4, so if you look at my weight right now, you'll see that all of the pickaxes I'm wielding have weight to them. Well, you guys know how you can't make black armor, black weapons, tools, etc. in RuneScape using the smithing or mining skill, right? Well, if you check the weight of the black pickaxe, they're actually weightless. There's no weight to them, which could actually be useful if you're runecrafting in the Abyss, mining essence, or training something that involves a lot of running. Number 3, the tutorial island trees have never been updated, at least I don't think. If any of you played RuneScape 2 back in 2004 to 2005, you'll remember that the trees used to have very dark brown tree trunks, but today they actually have light brown tree trunks instead. Tutorial Island, for some reason, is an exception though. Their trees, after all these years, still have the very dark brown tree trunks on them that they had back in 04 and 05. Since I actually played back then, I thought that this was really interesting. Number 2, in issue number 11 of Postbag from the Hedge, a player asks a hill giant where they actually get their names from, because most of them live underground, they don't actually live on hills. The hill giant responds, We is called hill giants because we is looking like hill, not living on hill. Can you see the special chiseled features? See arm muscles like hills. Is mossy giants called mossy because him live on moss or because he look like big moving moss? His grammar is horrible, but basically he's saying he's ripped and his muscles look like hills. Number 1, have you ever wondered what would happen if you could go back to Tutorial Island and speak to the NPCs there after you've already left them? Well, recently there was a glitch that a player found out he could do in old school RuneScape that would allow him to revisit the island. When he got there, he tried turning his account into an Iron Man account by talking to the Adam and Paul NPCs there, and their responses were kind of funny. They both said, "Why are you here? I thought you left the island already." He then continues to give out party hats and other items to the players on Tutorial Island, but whether or not the players got to keep them, we will never know. You can find the link to the full video down in the description. So the countdown's over now, but I also wanted to talk about 5 other topics that I thought was interesting, but not so interesting that I thought that they could be a part of the top 10 themselves. The first one is, do you guys remember that cutscene in the quest A Tale of Two Cats where that one adventurer tries to kill the King Black Dragon and fails? Well, his name was Ranger Noob 889, which I thought was interesting because his name has 13 characters in it, and the maximum you're allowed to have in RuneScape is 12, meaning his username could never actually exist. The second one is, have you ever wondered why Blue Right Ore was named Blue Right in the first place? It could be a play on the phrase blue, right? And I think the examine information confirms this because when you do examine the blue right ore, it says definitely blue. And the third one is chocolate cake actually used to be a members only item back in 2004 and 2005. The reason why they made chocolate cake available to all players is because all of the ingredients to make chocolate cake in RuneScape can be found in the cooking guild, even in free-to-play worlds, which made little sense to have the item be members only. And the fourth one is that before the city of Varrock got a complete makeover and was turned into what it is today, this tree within the palace didn't always look like this. I know what you're thinking, why is Mote Plox obsessed with trees all of a sudden? I'm not, but look, it used to be a palm tree. And the fifth one, and the last one, is that Haziel, the Oracle, Vanica, the Random Event Genie, and Duradel all have 3 distinct stripes on their faces, which leads me to believe that they're all working together somehow. Alright, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Go check out my gaming channel if you want. If not, that's cool. But definitely let me know if you'd like to see more facts videos because I think this one turned out really good, and I think I can find a bit more for another episode. That's all I got for you guys today, and I will talk to you guys later.